Hi everyone, it's Georgia here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video it's going to be on how to get your Metasplits, which are something pretty difficult and pretty complicated but not impossible. And that's why I'm showing you all my tips and tricks that I use to get my Metasplits, and I'm sure they'll help you getting them. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below, and tell everyone about it. So now let's go ahead and get into this routine.
First, we're going to start with this basic butterfly stretch. Sit down and try to push your knees forward to the ground so that your feet are touching. And even though this is a really simple and basic stretch, that's so important to do it because not only will help you warming up your hips, but it will also prevent you from injuries during your stretching. Now open your legs in second position, but make sure you don't turn out your feet and keep them parallel to your knees and legs. From here, bend both of your legs and try to go as close to the floor as you can. This one is probably one of my favorite stretches ever because it really warms up my hips, my inner thighs, and if you start feeling some pressure on your hips, that's totally normal and it means you're doing the right way. Then we're going to repeat the same thing on both sides. From here, grab onto your left ankle and try to put your nose as close to your left leg as you can and bend the right leg. Always make sure your feet are not turned out and everything is in line with your leg. And I'll repeat it on the other side as well. Now come up and this time turn out your feet, open your legs in the second position and go down into the plie, pushing back on your legs. From here, push harder on one side. And then on the other side as well. Still in this plie, lift up your heel and pull. So I usually repeat this 5 times and then switch leg. Heel up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're done with both sides, pulse with both of your feet touching the ground. For the next stretch, we're going into a side lunge, so all you have to do is bend in one leg and go back and forth. Make sure you keep your bent leg at 90 degrees so you don't hurt your knee. And if you feel warmed up enough and you want to increase your strength, you can also do it without your hands touching the floor. Finally, we're going to sit on the floor and slide our legs into a straddle. From here, reach over top to your left leg, grabbing onto your ankle, and make sure you keep your shoulder open. Then come back and repeat the same thing on the other side. And if you want to get a deeper stretch, you can also reach over to your leg, grab onto your ankle, and try to put your opposite arm touching the ground. For the final straddle stretch, we're going to reach to the center, but while doing this, make sure your feet stay turned out with your knees facing the ceiling. Now you can come back, rotate your hips, and go into the full Metasplit all the way down. Only if you feel warmed up enough, you can rotate your hips through into a half Metasplit. You probably won't be able to get your legs completely flat during this stretch, so just go as far as you can and you'll see some improvements the more time that you follow along to this routine. Only if you feel really warmed up, you can try using either a stretching band or a partner to help lift your legs up and back. This is a really advanced stretching, so don't get discouraged if you can't do it now because someday you will. And finally, if you already have your Metasplit, you can use a block to increase the height of your split and get a deeper stretch. So now that we're all warmed up and ready to dance, here are some of my favorite tricks you can try and practice.
And that's it for this video. Hope you guys liked it. Remember that if you want to achieve your meta splits, you have to be really consistent and never give up. If you want something, fight for it and you will have it. I really recommend you doing this routine as many times as you can, and I'm sure you'll see so many improvements. But also remember, everyone's progress is so different, so don't stress out if you can get your meta split straight away. Because as I always say, if you want something, fight for it, believe in you, and your dream will come true. So good luck guys with your stretching, and don't remember to like this video, subscribe down below, tell everyone about it. I hope my video will help you, a lot of you, and see you in my next video.